This is Muhammad from Gaza. Today, I speak to you not with victory in my voice, but with a fragile sigh of relief in my heart. For after endless nights of fire and grief, Gaza has reached a moment, not yet of peace, not yet of freedom, but of relief. A fragile step toward the hope of ending this brutal war. For nearly 2 years, our skies have thundered with bombs. Our homes have fallen into dust, and our families have been torn apart by loss too great for words. From the heart of Gaza, praised but unbroken, steadfast but still alive, we thank you. May this moment of relief grow into a future of lasting peace. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Georgia Langton, and today I am taking part in a 24-hour fast organised by the initiative Hunger for Justice in solidarity with the Palestinian people. I would like to dedicate my fast to the farmer Youssef Abu Rabi, who dedicated his life to feeding those faced with famine and food shortages in northern Gaza. Youssef, the same age as me, was an agricultural scientist and cultivated crops to feed those in his community. By doing so, he didn't only plant seeds. He planted seeds of hope, he planted seeds of resistance, and he planted seeds of sovereignty. I was following his work on social media and was shocked to hear about his killing in October this year by an Israeli airstrike.
Mam 15 lat i zdecydowałam się do podjęcia postu w celu szerzenia świadomości o obecnym ludobójstwie w Palestynie. Mój post dedykuję mojemu rodakowi, Damianowi Sebolowi, który był wolontariuszem w World Center Kitchen. Za jego chęć pomocy i dobremu sercu zapłacimy życiem, gdy jego konwój został zbombardowany przez wojska IDF.
Hi guys, Ty Kiki here. I am very honoured to be joining Nenagh Friends of Palestine's Hunger for Justice campaign for Gaza. I will be fasting tomorrow, July 5th, and the martyr I am dedicating it to is actually from Tulkarm, and it's Qais Fatih Nasrallah. Is a young boy known to a good friend of mine here in Ireland, who was shot dead by Israeli forces, as I say, in Tulkarm. So I'd urge you to join the fast, join this great campaign. Fair play to the guys from Nenagh. Join.
Is mis se aine I luú gael son Gaza, agus ha ás arm bheith páirteach sa trosca seo ag Nenagh Friends of Palestine. I'm honoured to be joining the Hunger for Justice campaign, today the 100th day of this solidarity action. I dedicate my fast to the family of the founder of Gaza Poets Society, Mohammed Musa. On the 20th of November last in Jabalia, his father Omar, his mother, 2 sisters, 4 nephews and niece were murdered when Israeli occupation forces targeted their family home. Omar had worked for the International Red Cross for 20 years. This is the 10th month of Israel's genocide campaign.
Bolo Yeri. Is mis se Michael McCahan, tá ag déanamh an trosca seo an garthú lá déag de bhí fiabhra. Lá éile Valentine, no mar agus am codlata é. Cadalígi, Feilíní, Feilíní. Cadalígi, Feilíní, Feilíní. Is a clown beag feite gweibh go láithí an sneachta, go láithí an sneachta. Is a clown beag feite gweibh go láithí an sneachta, go láithí an sneachta.
I'm Bonnie. I'm part of East Clare for Palestine. On Saturday the 16th of November, I'll be participating in the Hunger for Justice campaign. My fast will be dedicated to Sabrine Abu Awad, Sabrine was a relation of our dear friends Fakhr, Fatma, Taib, Awad. They arrived in Scariff from Gaza in January of this year.
Hello to our friends in Ireland, here from Palestine. My name is Yasmin. I am with the Union of Agricultural Work Committees, or UOC, here in Palestine, and I'm sending you our warmest regards and our deepest appreciation. We are so grateful. Thank you so much for the generosity and the contributions from the Hunger for Justice. These contributions and generosity have allowed us to further support our communities in the Gaza Strip. Since the beginning of the genocide in the end of 2023, we as UOC have been working very hard on our Stop Gaza Starvation urgent intervention campaign across the Gaza Strip. And we're very proud to share that we have been able to reach over 1,200,000 beneficiaries across the Gaza Strip. And your contributions are allowing us to continue doing this critical urgent intervention work. These contributions have allowed us to continue distributing food parcels, distributing hot meals, supporting with the rehabilitation of infrastructure and sanitation facilities. And now that there is a so-called ceasefire, working to rehabilitate the land, the agricultural land, so that we can continue to sustain ourselves on our land. We as UOC, we are an independent Palestinian civil society organization working to support and strengthen the steadfastness of Palestinian farmers, herders, fisher people, rural communities, peasants, and all Palestinians as we struggle to remain on our land in the face of the Israeli occupation and its ongoing settler colonialism, as well as the exploitation and theft of our land and natural resources. We do this through a number of ways, including the urgent intervention program Stop Gaza Starvation in the Gaza Strip, which your donations have so generously supported. In addition, here in the West Bank, where I am based, we do a mixture of urgent intervention to meet the needs of those who are most directly impacted by the ongoing ethnic cleansing, as well as regular programming. We as UOC, we were founded in 1986 by a group of volunteer agronomists and have since expanded to work throughout the entirety of the West Bank and the Gaza Strip. And we are also very proud that we are the Palestinian member organization of La Via Campesina, the global peasant movement. And with that, we say globalize the struggle and globalize hope. Thank you so much. We hope that we can meet one day in a free Palestine, but for now, I send you our best, our deepest thank you, and solidarity always. Take care, friends.
نمضي قدما ننزع ألاما نرسم بسمة هذه رحمة نرسل أمالا.
السلام عليكم. انطلقنا اليوم في تي كولكتيف السبت الموافق 6 سبتمبر لعام 2025 لتجهيز قدور العروس ضمن مشروع هانجر فور جاستس. تتوزع هذه القدور داخل مخيمات النزوح في المحافظة الوسطى. نشكر كل من ساهم وشارك في إنجاح هذا المشروع.
الخير لا يبلو بل ثمرة تنمو والعمر لا يحلو إلا بود الناس إلا بود الناس. عطشا.
الله يسعدك. دقوا قولي لنا كيف الطعام.
هذا أوزي.
ها. ايش رايك؟
سلم لي اللي عمله.
والله جد.
والله.
طيب ايش بتحكي اللي
بقول
تبرع؟
الله يتبرع، الله يزيده من خيره ويقدروا على الخير
يا
ويزيدوا يا رب ويعطينا اكثر.
طب طمني على الرز كيف طعمه؟
ورز كويس وسلم ايديه للي طبخ.
ما دامت الأنفاس، ما دام فيك الروح والقلب والإحساس، الخير لا يبلو بل ثمرة تنمو، والعمر لا يحلو إلا بود الناس، إلا بود الناس. كن رحمة للناس ما دامت الأنفاس، ما دامت
Dear Irish friends in Nenagh town, greetings from the heart of the slain Gaza Strip. Next week we will start the third year of this ongoing satanic genocidal war on the Gaza Strip. Every day we feel the world collapsing around us. Anguish and pain are unbearable. The people of Gaza are enduring different kinds, shapes and tastes of pain. Perhaps the more painful thing is the feeling of being betrayed and abandoned by the world. By the grace of Almighty God and through generous donations from our brothers and sisters in Nenagh, Friends of Palestine, Hunger for Justice, we are able to make these pots of food to be distributed to the people in this area. We would like to thank all our Irish brothers and sisters on behalf of the displaced people, and we would like to say to them, Mila Boyachas, Choki Ireland.
Thank you, Nenagh, friends from Palestine.
ميلا بويا خاص نينا ميلا بويا خاص نينا ميلا بويا خاص نينا.
Hello, how are you? I wish all of you are good and have a good day. Maybe you already know me and my friend Fela told you about me. I'm Mohammed Imraz from Gaza Strip in a city called Balah. Maybe you heard that I moved to Parma by a scholarship here in Italy, like a researcher in Parma University. I record this video with all of happiness for this association. It's Hunger for Justice. So thank you so much. I don't know what I want to say, but all that I can say to send all my love and thank you for everyone in this association for your generous funds and your generous donation. And last year we did a lot of activities for our society and our project in Heart of Gaza project. We already distributed a lot of food, a lot of water to drink, a lot of food parcel, a lot of milk and pampers for babies, and a lot of cash funds for poor families. And the other side, in our project, Heart of Gaza project, we already keep going in our project with your generous donations. So because that I'm recording this video to send all my love and thankful for you, and together we are shining in this project. You know that the situation there is still horrible, but my team, my wonderful team, my wonderful trainers, they are still keep going there in Heart of Gaza project. We still are keep going in our places and our workshops there with kids. I wish together I can meet you inshallah in Ireland, and we will keep going together in this project and in this bad situation as much as we can. So thank you so much. All love. Bye bye.
I am Aladdin Shawa, Global CEO of the Palestine Children's Relief Fund, PCRF. While I wish I could be there with you in person today, I want to take a moment to share my deep gratitude to Miss Mary MacDonald and the Friends of Nenagh for your extraordinary compassion and commitment to our mission. Your generosity and the community of care you've built are helping us provide life-saving medical care, humanitarian aid, and hope to children and families across Palestine and the region during one of the most difficult times in our history. I also want to acknowledge and thank all of the organizations and individuals here today who dedicated their time, talent, and hearts to supporting causes that uplift and heal communities around the world. We're honored to be among such dedicated partners in humanity. The solidarity of the people of Ireland with the Palestinian people carries a deep and long-standing history, one built on shared hardships that have fostered an enduring belief in justice and humanity. This connection has always been a source of hope and strength, reminding us that even across great distances, our struggles and our dreams are deeply intertwined. On behalf of all of us at PCRF, thank you for standing with us, for believing in our mission, and for helping us bring healing and hope where it's needed most. Until we meet in person, from all of us at PCRF, thank you and peace to you all.
Hello, my name is Nick Maynard. I'm a surgeon in Oxford and the chair of the Board of Trustees of Medical Aid for Palestinians. I like to think of myself as an adopted Irishman because I'm married to Fionnuala from Kinsale in County Cork, and we come to Ireland as much as we possibly can. I've been going to Gaza for many, many years. And have had several trips out to Gaza as an emergency medical team surgeon with Medical Aid for Palestinians since October the 7th, 2023. My last trip was this summer. I spent a month working in Nasser Hospital in Khan Yunis, leaving Gaza at the end of July. And each time I go, it's worse than I can possibly imagine. And I've witnessed with my own eyes multiple war crimes, clear evidence of genocide, and just the most appalling atrocities with babies, children, adults being killed by the Israeli military assault. A particular narrative from this most recent trip was the terrible, terrible malnutrition caused by the Israeli blockade. And I witnessed again with my own eyes many babies, children, adults dying of malnutrition. Lives that could have been saved if the Israelis had allowed food and aid to come into Gaza. We, of course, welcome the ceasefire, but we must acknowledge that the Israelis are breaking the ceasefire almost on a daily basis. And there are still huge restrictions on the amount of aid and food coming in to Gaza. So the need has never been greater for donations to organisations like Medical Aid for Palestinians so that they can help get aid and food into Gaza, so they can help get foreign healthcare workers to go and help the Palestinian healthcare workers rebuild the almost completely destroyed healthcare system in Gaza. I have been blown away by what I've heard about the efforts you have all made in Nenagh, the Friends of Palestine of Nenagh, to raise money for medical aid for Palestinians, and to raise over 43,000 euros is a quite extraordinary effort through your fasting, through your parachute drops and other fundraising activities. So I want to thank you from the whole MAP family, particularly from the MAP Gazan staff, whom I know so well, who put their lives on the line every single day to facilitate the emergency medical teams helping their Gazan friends and families, and for them to facilitate getting food and aid in. So I want to thank you on behalf of all of them. I so wish I could be there in person. Unfortunately I can't, but I would love to come and visit you all, to say thank you in person when I'm next in Ireland, which is of course very frequent. So again, thanks ever so much. It is quite extraordinary what you've done. And Ireland has really led the way around the world in supporting Gaza and supporting Palestine. So carry on. The need has never been greater. And I really look forward to meeting you in Nenagh when I next come to Ireland. Many, many thanks indeed.